I've said on numerous occasions in multiple different videos that if the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury rematch does great pay-per-view numbers and the winner is able to take home an Anthony Joshua level purse, then they have every right to demand 50-50 from AJ for a subsequent fight. And according to the Mail Online, that is exactly what is being estimated to happen. Because it's saying here that the projected pay-per-view figures for Wilder Fury 2 are expected to generate well above £50 million. And that Tyson Fury is expected to take home about £20 million. This is pounds, people, not dollars. £20 million is the same amount of money as AJ took home against Povetkin. So if this estimate turns out to be accurate after the fight, then the winner of that fight has got every right to ask AJ for 50-50, 100%. Now, will these figures be accurate? I don't know. We have to wait and see. Am I surprised that the estimates are this high? Well, yes, I am surprised. I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised. Of course, the first fight was dramatic. The first fight was controversial. And because of that, you have to expect that the rematch is going to do better pay-per-view numbers. But to put it in perspective, the first fight generated about $21 million between the two fighters. Okay, once deductions have been made by television networks, etc., the fighters took home a combined total of about $21 million, which is 16 million to, let's say, 17 million pounds. So to jump from, let's say, 17 million pounds to 50 million pounds in one fight, that is an enormous jump. That's an enormous increase in revenue from one fight to the next. If they're able to do that, hey, fair play to them. And if they are able to do it, it shows that boxing in the United States might be off life support. If this heavyweight fight is able to generate this much money, yeah. It's still not where I would like it to be. I'd still like it to be in a much healthier place in the United States, but they're definitely moving in the right direction if this rematch can generate the figures that they're projecting here. So we'll see what happens, people. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And of course, this now explains if Tyson Fury is really expected to make £20 million from the Wilder rematch, then of course this explains why he turned down the Joshua fight. Because he's potentially going to make more for the Wilder rematch than he was going to make for the Joshua fight. Does that surprise me? Definitely. I did not expect at all that he'd be making more for the Wilder rematch than he would for the AJ fight. And I know Tyson Fury constantly says it's not about the money, but it really is about the money. And it should be about the money. There's nothing wrong with that. It should be about the money because this is a very dangerous sport. Very dangerous. We've seen recently what happened to Adonis Stevenson and multiple other fighters over the past few years. It's not only a case of fighters having a very small window of opportunity to earn life-changing sums of money for themselves, but also it acts as an insurance plan for the family. Because God forbid if anything was to happen to any of these fighters in the ring, their families need to be taken care of. And of course, if the fighter is crippled in any way, the care for the fighter needs to be paid for. So this is why it's so important that fighters do get paid well. Nobody's going to look after them if they don't have the money to look after themselves, more often than not. So, yeah, I'm surprised that the projected pay-per-view figures and projected pay-per-view profits are this high, but if they are, fair play to them. And as I keep saying, and as I've said in many numerous videos, the winner will have every right to demand 50-50 from AJ if these figures turn out to be true. Again, we'll find out after the fight if these figures are accurate. The winner has every right to demand 50-50 if they generate this. Yeah. And again, you can understand why Fury turned the AJ fight down if he's going to make this, because there's no way that AJ was going to pay him 20 million pounds. 60-40 would that have been 20 million pounds? I reckon Tyson Fury might have been offered. I mean, I'm guessing here. I don't know what he was offered by Eddie Hearn behind the scenes, but I'm guessing he might have been offered, I don't know, 15 million pounds. Would that have been 60-40 with AJ? 15 million? Maybe 17, 18 million? But 20 million? I can't imagine he would have been offered 20 million to fight AJ. So, hey, Tyson Fury's going where the extra money is, potentially. And, you know, I've seen a lot of people casting aspersions and they're saying they don't believe these figures and this is just some PR by Frank Warren and Deontay Wilder's people and the fight's not going to generate anywhere near this kind of money. Listen, I don't want to dismiss it. We have to wait and see. Okay, but if it turns out to be accurate, then I don't want to hear no excuses. AJ should give the winner 50-50 if they can generate these kind of numbers. Yeah, that's just the way it is. So let me know what you guys feel in the comment section below. It's happening, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.